My PowerPoint. Let me share my PowerPoint, please. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Let me share it. Hi, hi, hi. How are you? Is anybody there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Farida.
Yeah, Farida, unique name.
Thank you.
Your grandma is called Farida?
Hmm?
Is your grandma called Farida?
Yes.
Yeah,
How did you know that?
yes,
Yeah,
because it is a unique name and it is must be related to your grandma, your mother's mother, your father's father, and so on. But by the way, it is the name of the princess.
yeah,
Yeah, do you know it? And I like
yes.
it, by the way. Do you want to start writing demo or discuss Gothic poetry?
We can start by the grammar. My mom said.
Grammar? Which lesson? You didn't send in PDF or PowerPoint. Is that right?
Yeah, my mom sent you pictures of the book.
Your mom sent pictures of the book.
Yeah,
Oh, I misunderstood. I think it was Abdurrahman's. Okay, I will share it. Wait a minute. Yeah, let me start with subjunctive, which is suppositions and conditions. Yes, I will share it. Wait a minute, please. Sorry, I thought it was someone else.
it's
There,
okay.
as I has also development, so I thought it is development. Yeah, is it clear now? Can you see
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
yeah.
So we'll start with subjunctive, which is suppositional and conditional. This case expresses meaning. All the time, I am not tall. Okay, I am a little bit short, or I think I am 160. So I think I'm not tall enough. So all the time, I dream, I wish if I were taller, if I were taller, because I was fond of basket when I was a student, and I was very good at playing basket, by the way. So I talk to myself and say, if I were taller, yeah, if I were taller, I would
I would have played basketball.
join the basket team. But it was not a problem, and I joined the basket team, though I am not, not tall. It's a fact, by the way. When I insist on something, I do it. Okay, so it expresses something unreal. Something is against the real situation. If I were taller, so I'm not taller. I'm not taller. I'm not tall. What will happen? I try to do what I can at the same at this position or at this point. I wish that I were in San Francisco. Someone tries, hope to travel, wish to travel. His dream is to travel. So he said, I wish there that I were. Which tense do we use here? Unreal past. With unreal past, we use, sorry, with unreal fact, we use the past simple. Again, when we talk about something in the present and this thing is not real, it's a hope, it's a wish, it is not the correct way, we use past simple. Okay, we call it in Egypt, we call it the liar past. What do you call it there?
What we call it in Egypt? What?
Liar past.
Liar past?
Yeah, we teach
Actually?
them and we tell them that we explain the meaning. The meaning is that it is not true. It doesn't express the real fact. He dreams, he wishes he were in Francisco. He is not in Francisco now. So we use the past simple tense. We use it the fake past or unreal past or the liar past. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Number two, it expresses me. If I were you, I would follow my instinct. If I were you, I would live in England. If I were you, I would buy a BMW. If I were rich, I would build a mosque. Huh. So what is the meaning of the sentence here? If I were rich, I would build a mosque. Is he rich?
No.
No, he is not rich. Just he's dreaming. He's wishing. So it is not real. So we use the past simple tense because it is not real. Okay. Number
Okay.
three, if it were left to Barbara, the chances are it wouldn't get done at all. You know this means if it were left to Mona, if it were left to Azza, the party wouldn't get done at all. I like this example because it is not independent. We can't depend on her. So we use here the past simple also. If I spoke the language of birds, I would talk to crows. Can he speak the language of birds?
No.
No. So this case express dreams, wishes, um, something we can't achieve at present. Something we can't achieve at present, so we call it supposition. We can't do it now. Maybe I can travel to San Francisco in the future, but now I can't. So the main clause here, we use past simple or we use conditional if, second conditional if. What is second conditional if? If past simple, would plus infinitive. If past simple, would plus infinitive.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Yes. Can you give me an example, please, using I wish?
Um. Uh. I wish
Yeah.
I was in Paris.
I wasn't what?
Paris.
Fairs.
Yeah.
What do you mean by fairs?
It's like a city, Paris, in
Yeah.
France.
Yeah. I wish I lived in fairs. Again, please. I can't hear you well. Can you repeat it
I
again?
wish
Yes.
I wish that I were in Paris.
I went in Paris. Yeah. 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 Now I can hear it. They call it the city of angels and what? Fairy and angels. Do you know it? Tahsin called it the city of the fairy and angels. Do you know that?
No, they call it the Big Apple.
The Big Apple?
Yeah.
New York is the Big Apple.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
New
got
York is
confused.
the Big Apple.
Yeah, New York is the Big Apple.
I am a very good reader, by the way. I read a
Mm.
lot. Okay. But Paris is called the city of the angels and fairies. بلد الجن والملائكة. France or Paris. طه حسين called it. I don't know if you know طه حسين or not. Do you know طه حسين?
Do I know what?
طه حسين. طه حسين.
Who's the?
طه حسين is the Dan of Arab literature in Egypt. He is the Dan of Arab literature. How come you don't know him? عميد
He's
الأدب
the what?
العربي في مصر. طه حسين.
طه. Oh no,
طه
I don't.
طه حسين. طه حسين.
No, I
طه
don't know.
حسين is the den of the Arab literature in Egypt. عميد الأدب العربي. ده في مصر، في العالم العربي كله, all over the Arab country. Okay, it's not my subject now. I remember, but so I just remember him because of your sentence. Now let me move to transitive and intransitive verbs. What do we mean by intransitive verbs? We can say Farida arrived. Farida arrived. So it is not, the sentence is finished now.
So
Farida, yes.
what's the difference between transitive and intransitive verbs?
Okay, wait a minute. Farida arrived. Farida slept. It is not transitive verb. It is intransitive. So the meaning here is complete. The meaning here is complete. We don't need
Complete.
an object. Do we need an object here?
No.
No, just the meaning is complete. Farida slept. That's it. It is intransitive verb. Slept here is intransitive. Tense here is intransitive. So I need a transitive verb. Okay, we can say Farida is doing her homework. Can we say Farida is doing and stop?
No.
I would say no, because we don't have a meaningful sentence. We don't have a complete sentence here. So we must complete the sentence. Farida is doing homework or her homework. So the intransitive sentence or verb, we have complete sentence with a complete meaning. Complete sentence is what? With a complete meaning. With
Okay.
intransitive, like Farida slept, Farida arrived, and so on, because the meaning is complete here. But if we say Farida is down, we can't stop. We must complete the action here. We must complete the sentence to be understood. So say Farida is doing her homework, our homework. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move to some examples. The teacher spoke to the students. The teacher spoke to the students. It's transitive. Spoke is an he spoke to the students. Sorry, it's intransitive verb here. Why? Why it is intransitive verb? Because we can say the teacher spoke. Just spoke. Like Farida slept. We have a proposition here. To the students. To the students. To is a proposition. If we stop at the teacher spoke, it's complete sentence. The teacher spoke is a complete
So,
sentence. Just teacher spoke, Miss Jan spoke. Okay. What happened after that? We can ask, with whom did she spoke? We say she spoke to her sister, she spoke to the students, she spoke to her mates, and so on. To, after the proposition, we have indirect object, not direct object. Indirect object, indirect object. The indirect object makes the sentence intransitive, makes the verb intransitive. The verb, the proposition here to, the proposition to make it what? Intransitive.
oh,
Okay. The teacher spoke is a complete sentence, as I told you before. It's a complete sentence. When you put a proposition, we make it intransitive verb. Intransitive verb here. So we have I bought a book. I subject, bought verb, a book object. It's here transitive. I bought a book. I subject, bought verb, a book object. The chef cut 3 slices. The chef subject cut verb 3 slices object. So these sentences are transitive, or the verb here is transitive because it has subject verb object and it completes its meaning in this way. Intransitive like think. I think. I think, therefore I am. Like Aristotle said, I think, so I am present or I'm here. I think, therefore I am. I think is a sentence. I think, I eat, I swim, I sleep. It's a complete sentence. It gives me a complete meaning. They hoped for a miracle. When we have a proposition, it turns into intransitive verb because it has an indirect object. It has an indirect
Ob-
object. Okay, Farida. So can you tell me now what is different between transitive and intransitive? Transitive verb and intransitive verb? Hmm.
yes.
With transitive verb, we have what?
We have the
We
full
have subject.
sentence, the full meaning.
Yeah, we have complete sentence, full meaning, subject, verb, object, and so on. We should have an object, full meaning and an object. Got it?
Yes.
Yes. Why? Because we can say Farida slept. It is
Y-
not
Yeah, we
transitive
can.
here. It is not transitive. Got it?
Yes.
It is not transitive. To be transitive, we should have subject, verb, object, and complete meaning. Say complete with two words or two words, and after these two words, we have what? Indirect object. We have a proposition and the indirect object. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Let me move to next part. Oh, sorry, what happened? We have the infinitive. Any verb is the infinitive. We don't add anything like S, E, D, I, N, G, play, start, swim, and so on. The infinitive was the base form of the verb is called. The base form, the infinitive. We call it the infinitive or we call it the base form of the verb. Infinitives are usually written with the word to in front of them. I want to see. I want to think, to play. Or we can start riding too. To die will be a great adventure. So the infinitive, if you want to start a sentence with to, it should be followed by an infinitive or base form, like Farida. Why do you go to school?
More
Why?
than what?
Why do you go to school? Why? To
What? To
to
learn.
to learn. Yes. Why do you go to school? To learn. We can also say for learning, but I need here to, not for. Okay? يبقى
Oh,
here when we start a sentence with to, it's sorry, to here must be capital. I'm sorry. To start a sentence using to, it should be followed by what? A base form of the verb, infinitive. It should followed by infinitive. Why do you go to school? To learn. Why do you study?
to gain knowledge.
What else? To
To get
be,
good marks.
to get good marks. That's nice. To get good marks. We have a reason here. Why do you go to school? To learn. Why do you study? To get full marks, and so on. Here he asks me, to dare is to do. You know, dare is a dare, she is. To die will be a great adventure. To die will be a great adventure. To arrive on time is a very good thing, to arrive on time. So when you want to put the verb in the infinitive, or when you want to use to, you should follow by the verb in the infinitive or the base form of the verb. I want to tell you a secret. Do you watch Harry Potter?
No, I don't really like Harry Potter.
You don't like it?
No.
Oh my God. It is the first person I met. I you don't like. So, do you like Twilight?
No, like what?
Do you like jet uh, Gothic literature?
Not really.
Have you studied it?
I can't really.
Hear
Uh,
me?
no, I can
You
hear
can't
you, but I
hear?
don't understand. I don't really
Uh,
understand what you're saying.
no, I just have a flu, so my voice is not clear. Sorry. Okay,
Mm.
I just have a flu. This word, do you know it? Gothic.
What word? You send it in the group in the chat?
Do you want me to what?
What word? Did you send this in the chat?
No, it's here on the screen. Can
Oh,
you see the screen now?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gothic literature.
Yeah,
Do you
I
like
can
it?
see it. Not
Hmm,
really.
not. To watch Gothic films, you should be brave and strong. You shouldn't afraid of darkness or gloomy weather or anything like that. So we have to here. Here to start a sentence using to, it should followed by an infinitive or a base form of a verb. I tried to answer the question, and my brother tried to look after the baby. The servant tried to make us dinner, and so on.
Okay.
Okay, okay. One more time. We talked about wish. I wish I were in San Francisco. I said if we use I wish or if past simple would plus infinitive. It expresses something real. It expresses a wish. It expresses a dream. Here also we talked about the transitive verb and the intransitive verb. The transitive verb should have subject, verb, object. Should have an object and the direct object. Direct, not indirect. What do you mean by direct object? We don't have here a proposition. With direct object, we don't have what?
A
A
preposition.
proposition. With indirect object, we can have a proposition
Yeah. Okay.
for a proposition, so it will be indirect. So what will happen if we delete for a miracle or miracle? They hope. I think, I think, okay, أفكر it's a complete sentence. They hope.
Yeah.
They hope for a miracle. They hope for a miracle. So we have here a proposition. It will be an indirect object. But the transitive verb should have a direct object. Direct, direct, direct. We moved to two. To use to should followed by what? To should followed by huh?
A
Infinitive
preposition.
or base form of the verb. Infinitive or base form of the verb. Okay. Do you have a maid
Yeah.
at home?
No.
No. Okay. In some
Do you
houses, have a baby
have?
sister. I have someone who helps me at home. Not a maid,
Oh,
يعني.
okay.
Yeah, for
Like a
twice.
babysitter.
Yeah, yeah. So I have, if we say I have a baby sitter, why? To look after the baby. Why do you have
Yeah.
a baby to look after the baby? Why do you study? To get high marks. Why do you go to school? To learn. Okay. We can also answer using for learning. We can also because I want to learn or I wanted to learn. But here we concentrate on two only. We'll focus on two. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I will explain the last thing because I have a session now. I said to plus infinitive, to be or not to be, that's the problem. Do you know this word? To be or not to be, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Who said it?
Uh,
Mm.
what do you mean who said
William
it?
Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, to be or not to be,
Oh,
that's
this is
the
it.
problem. Yeah. To be, to plus infinitive, not to be. Here is the positive and here is the negative. Here is the positive,
Okay.
and here is what? The negative in one
The
sentence.
negative.
Yeah, to be, to plus infinitive be. When I wanted to put it in the negative, we put not in front of be, before to, sorry. We put not before to. To be, not to be. To go, not to go. To believe, not to believe. If you memorize the sentence to be or not to be, you have the rule in your mind without exerting any efforts. Just
Okay.
remember to be or not,
To be.
to be or not to be. It's very famous in literature. To be or not to be, that's the question. It's Hamlet, William Shakespeare. To be or not to be. Okay? It's a famous sentence in Hamlet written by William Shakespeare. So,
Oh, okay.
okay, for the last time, I will stop. I have a session in 9:30 and I am a bit late. Sorry, today is a very hard
Yeah.
time or very hard day. Okay, let me بقى remind you. Number one, the wish. When do we use what? Which tense do we use with which? Wish. Sorry.
With,
We
without
use the past what?
simple.
Past sentence. Past simple. And we use the second conditional if. We use the second conditional if. Why? Why do you think we use the second conditional if? And why do we use the past? Why?
Um, to say something like you're wishing for or you wish it happens.
Yeah. Because it is not a fact. It is not real. Yeah.
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 If you
Number
have a
two,
lesson, you can go now. It's
if you
fine.
have what?
If you're like you have a lesson right now, it's fine. You can go.
Okay. Is it clear? All the things today is clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted
Thank
to give you just a quick quiz, but I have a short of time. Okay.
next
Let's
time,
give
inshallah.
it next time, inshallah. Thanks, Farida. Nice to see you today, or nice to meet you.
You too.
Hope you understand anything useful today. Till we
Okay.
meet
Thank
again, thank you and goodbye. Thanks, Farida.
you. Bye.